Get me? I'm gonna react to something from your Prime Minister. You know what I'm saying? Minister Mottley. So listen, if you're a Minister Mottley fan, hit the subscribe button. If you are a 2nacheki fan, hit the subscribe button. Do you know what I mean? If you follow them, follow us. But at the same time, I've got my other channel, clearly, as you can see here. Like clearly. But let's keep it moving. So Minister Mottley, PM of Barbados Union speech reminds the West the world doesn't only revolve around them. Oh, I cut this 2 years ago, by the way, but still relevant till this day.
Welcome to Africa at the United Nations.
This year, we come again, and the battles continue.
Hang on. Let me, because we've got to make sure we can hear every word she actually says. I don't want to be too loud.
Indeed, they've been enhanced. We have been speaking for a long time about the reform of this institution and about the recognition that there were only a quarter of the states that now exist when this institution was formed. Earlier this week.
Oh yeah, by the way, even though this was 2 years ago, I feel like this is what usually needs to happen. I think like African leaders and Caribbean leaders, if they really care about the country and the continent, and also the world in general, but they actually generally need to really address the UN properly. You see what I'm trying to say? Oh, okay, yeah, it's risky, but at the same time, I don't know. Now, what are your thoughts? Leave it answer in the comment section below. You know what I mean? Because I'm very intrigued to know. Because obviously, when it comes to the quote-unquote leaders, you kind of expect them to be a certain way, and when they're not that certain way, you just feel like, you know, most of them are the same, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
President Biden spoke of the need to reform the Security Council. We call and echo for that. But we go further because we believe that a Security Council that retains the power of veto in the hands of a few will still lead us to war, as we have seen this year. And therefore the reform...
I don't know if I should actually listen to this. Hey, yo, all right, because you know what it is? Because again, when it comes down to YouTube, but then if this is up, it should be fine. It should be fine. Let's go.
Reform must not simply be in its composition, but also be in the removal of that veto. We also believe that the recognition of the G7 countries and the G20 countries as the informal subcommittee of governance of this world, if it is to be fair, must recognize that no longer can we accept that persons call year after year after year for the inclusion of the people of Africa and African descent to be included in the G7 and G20. For how can a world have at its core a subcommittee that excludes more than 1.4, 1.5 billion people of the world?
Hey, she's speaking. Hey, she is speaking. Nah, hold on. Let me know what your thoughts are on this so far, like, because I'm really all right, you know what, I'm gonna share this real quick, just real quick. You know what I mean? Shout you out, Edith Vargas, thank you for that. Get me. What's it? Yeah, it was the correct one. That was the correct one. Thank you. Thank you. If you got any more reactions, definitely let me know. You know what I mean? Definitely let me know. That you want me to react to. Because when I say G Dragon, like he is that guy. Like, you know, when then there's those people that they are that guy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not. It's hard to say I wish because careful with the words I'm careful with the words I'm saying here because I do believe words have power. And it's like at the end of the day, give me a second. Hang on. Okay, it's charging. All right. So at the end of the day, I feel like when it comes down to certain artists, it's like you just want to see like the way that they. I don't know explain it. You just I don't know explain it. I'm gassed right now. Let me just keep this moving. Let's keep moving.
And expect it to reflect fairness and transparency in its decision making. We ask that the determination be made by those countries who must understand that if we are to move from possibilities to realities.
No, but yeah, Minister Mottley, she's right about the inclusion of African and Caribbean countries, especially African countries. How can you exclude them from the subcommittee? You know what I mean? How can you exclude them? It makes no sense. But again, I'm not saying I don't care about politics, but I'm more of when I do these type of reactions, it's more of me trying to promote and highlight different African and Caribbean countries. You get it? That's my main thing here. But because I realized he did a UN speech, I'm like, yeah, let's run with this one. You know what I mean? That's why, because on 2nacheki's channel, I thought, yeah, let me run with this one. You know what I mean? So shout out to 2nacheki. Make sure you subscribe to their channel and that. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Let's go.
We must embrace a transparent framework that allows our people who are losing faith in their institutions and in the governance of this world to understand that fairness means something. That fairness means the ability for all to have a voice.
She's 100% right in that, you know. And that is equity. You know what I mean? And I learned that today. I can't even lie. Even though this video was 2 years ago, yeah. In terms of what I'm reacting to, like it's so interesting. That's what I actually genuinely learned. That equity is about fairness. Hey, all right. Let's go.
And that we can't only speak to it within the corridors of democracy within the nation state, but it will only mean something when it also is reflected in our international community. We live in a world, as I said last year, where the disparity in income is too great. And we live in a world where some are even benefiting from the crises disproportionately and egregiously.
Hey, yo, she is 100% going in. Do you know what I'm saying? She's going in. Yeah, I've gone over 2 hours, so this will probably be my last one for today. I didn't even realize how long this would be. Next time I have to time everything properly.
And we must ask ourselves, therefore, whether the time has not come for a review of the settlement of the Bretton Woods institutions that no longer serve the purpose in the 21st century that they served in the 20th century. That they served when they were catering to a quarter of the nation states that are now members of this august institution. We ask ourselves whether the time has not come for our voices to act collectively to demand.
Yeah, it's true. I think voices collectively, whether in, I don't want to use the word politics, but you know what I'm saying, in certain voices used collectively make so much sense. You know what I'm saying? This is why I like music, because with music, when you listen to certain songs, you start to realize, irrespective of language, culture, and all that stuff there, collectively, you can agree that this song, like if it's a song, you can say this song is a good song. You can collectively say this song should have more views, or this more people should hear this song, and you could collectively push that song to get more promotion in a sense, especially the era that we're living in, the social media era. We're able to, you know what I mean, expand on it a bit more. You get what I'm trying to say. So I'm just using that analogy because it only makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Let's keep moving. But what other way can you think of? Leave your answer in the comment section below.
And that through the boards of directors of the respective institutions. And why do I say so? The International Bank for Reconstruction and Development is really what the World Bank is. And maybe if we referred to that continuously, we would remind ourselves that the purpose of reconstruction and development must be appropriate to the century in which we live.
I didn't even know that. I honestly didn't know that. Did you know that about the World Bank? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Or what do you know about the World Bank? Let me know in the comment section below. Right on, let's keep moving.
And the century in which we live does not only demand of us the eradication of poverty, which remains a noble goal, because we believe that unless we take responsibility for ourselves, unless we accept that we are the world,
We are the world. We are the children. Jeez! We are the... listen. As soon as he said that, I immediately thought of Michael Jackson. But it's not even just Michael Jackson song. Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, that bare artists on that tune. Have you seen that documentary to that? Leave your answer in the comments below if you have seen a documentary to that song. You know what I mean? And I didn't know at the time that I was associated it for being Michael Jackson's song or whatever, but really he didn't come up with the concept or the idea. It was for in fact, it's slipping my mind right now, but I'll probably react to it in a different live stream and you can get a full scope of what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, we are the world, we are the children, we are the one to make it brighter. Listen, I know I can't say it, but let's keep moving because it's past 2 hours.
And as I come to simply this issue of climate, which will dominate us over the next 45, 48 days as we go to Egypt. And in the words of that song again, let us lend a hand to life, for it is the greatest gift of all.
Oh wait, she really was quoted the We Are the World song. She really was. Now wait, let's rewind that for a bit because I never caught that properly. We are the world.
Which will dominate us over the next 45, 48 days as we go to Egypt. And in the words of that song again, let us lend a hand to life, for it is the greatest gift of all. That unless we take responsibility for ourselves, unless we accept that we are the world, we're not going to see a change. And as I come to simply this issue of climate, which will dominate us over the next 45, 48 days as we go to Egypt. And in the words of that song again, let us lend a hand to life, for it is the greatest gift of all. And we can't pretend day by day that someone somewhere else is going to make that change. This is our family. This is our world. And this is our time to make that defining difference. Facts. Many of the things that I've put before us...
Absolutely right. She's right. You know what I mean? She's absolutely right. No one can really disagree with that. If you disagree with that, I don't know. But anyway, if you agree with that, hit that subscribe button. If you agree with it, hit that like button. You know what I mean? If you agree with it, leave a comment in the comments below. And even if you disagree, you can still like, comment, share, and subscribe anyway. All right, let's go.
For us today, don't require money. But they require a commitment and they require political will. And with the power of the pen, we can impose natural disaster and pandemic clauses in our debt. With the power of the pen, we can change the capital that is available to multilateral development banks that will remove the barriers that currently exist for us to fight poverty. With those commitments, we can make a difference in today's world. And let us do so recognizing that a world that reflects an imperialistic order.
Yo, she said that word, yeah. I'm about to say something like she's the one that helped remove who the head of state was. You know what I mean? That was also, you know what I mean, when it comes down to I'm trying to be careful with the words here. I'm not trying to say it. If the video is saying it, it's saying it, but I'm not saying it. But like, I feel like what she's saying, it makes sense to why. You know how some people can just talk, and cool, people can agree with it, but then when it comes down to action, there's no action. But with her, there's action. From what I've seen, like there was a massive action. And I think Jamaica are trying to follow suit as well. No, you think there was articles about them trying to follow suit, but if they follow suit, we'll see what happens. We'll see.
And hypocrisy and lack of transparency will not achieve that mission, but one that gives us freedom, transparency, and a level playing field will make that definable difference. Thank you very much.
Did you like or hate what you heard? Let us know in the comments below, and if you want more candid speeches like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to catch all our latest videos.
Like, comment, subscribe on my channel.
And please feel free to leave your suggestions, news tips, or topics about Africa you'd like us to cover.
And likewise, if there's any topics you want me to cover, leave your answer in the comment section below. Let's go. Let's see what people are saying in the comments real quick. I know I haven't come on this one. All right, so in the comments, someone put, "What a beautiful woman! A Deborah, one of them of our mothers, made the Most High continue to watch over this queen." Excuse me. Very beautiful speech. She spoke without missing a word. That's actual facts. It genuinely is. She didn't miss a word. This lady is the best thing that has emerged in the Caribbean region after decades. The rise of Africa and the diaspora is at hand. I'm going to read one more. African diaspora speaking. Yes, Mama, we love you and Barbados. Barbados. So I'm trying to do the accent, but I can't do it. This speech may have been years ago, but it is still relevant, and I am glad she quoted the song. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones to make it. All right, listen. This is why students try to sing and type at the same time. Anyway, so that song is also still relevant. All can and will make a change with the talents and skills God has given us basically wherever we are. And the reason I put that is because essentially what he said. Do you know what I mean? It just makes more sense. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like I said, this is the last one. Okay. So I've just seen a comment just now. React to made album music videos by Big Bang. There is Bang. Let's show before we get out of it. All right. So react to made album music videos by Big Bang. There is Bang, Bay, Loser, Sober, and more. I'll definitely do that. Do you know what? Do you know what it is? Because what I want to do, actually, I should remember that. Actually, yeah, I'll remember that because I'll put it up. So I should remember that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are get me, like I said, share, and get me, the more people that subscribe, you know what I mean, the better. You know what I mean? So yeah, until next time, yeah.